live from the studios at the University of Kansas. You are watching KUJH TV News.
Campers self-paying for their permits might be surprised to find their money is gone. We'll tell you what's happening at Clinton State Park.
And the Lawrence City Commission wants to put everything you need in one place. What these plans can do to improve access to items from food to medical care.
Plus, grocers can sell full-strength beer on their shelves now, but liquor stores still have a lot of appeal with their end of the deal. We have the full story. Welcome to KUJH News. I'm Becky Phelps.
And I'm Emily Natwick. With temperatures heating up more and more, people will start making their way to Clinton State Park to camp out. But the park's method of collecting payments from campers is now under investigation by the state.
KUJH reporter Ellen Terhune is live from Clinton State Park. Ellen, why is the state stepping in?
Well, Becky, the park actually just posted this notice earlier today stating that they will be shutting down this self-payment system, which is exactly why the state is investigating. Prior to today, campers could come to this self-pay station to purchase their camping permit. All they had to do was grab one of these cards from this box, fill out the front portion, and then place their payment inside of the envelope. After sealing the envelope, they would place it in the self-pay box behind me. They would then detach this yellow portion and attach it to their windshield as proof that they purchased their camping permit. However, a unanimous person gave the Lawrence Journal-World documents late last year, revealing that missing permit numbers along with the payments inside of them were missing from lists logged by employees in July of 2016.
We generally have had one person collecting the money, or as even if they are not dishonest, that they've done it correctly.
The Kansas Department of Wildlife, Parks and Tourism is bringing in a third party to monitor the park, but they cannot disclose who that is. I reached out to the park's offices for comment and they declined. From Clinton State Park, Ellen Terhune, KUJH News.
The Lawrence City Commission met last night to discuss an update on the city's climate protection program. Moore says the community can help in these efforts by reducing their use of plastic, water, and overall energy consumption. She also encourages the community to get involved politically and speak to elected officials about their concerns. Community resources in Lawrence are becoming more accessible in the digital age. Lawrence City Commissioners will meet this evening to consider passing an agreement with the nonprofit program United Way of Plains. People in Lawrence right now can access community resources by dialing 211 to reach the United Way of Plains hotline.
Well, Brittany, it's a bad hair day out there, but at least it's finally warm.
Yes, finally warm. So we are dealing with those strong winds, but the good news is we do have those really warm, lovely temperatures that are normal for this time of the year in spring. So I'm going to show you what the current temperature is right now. We are dealing with a temperature of 83 degrees here in Lawrence. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll have more on that, of course, coming up later and your full forecast. Back to you guys.
Former Adidas executive James Gatto has agreed to pay KU restitution after his involvement in the recent pay-to-play scandal. KU had originally requested restitution of $1.1 million.
KU sororities are making history by passing a new bylaw, but some involved in Greek life are questioning whether or not the new rule is sexist. Panhellenic will enforce the bylaw at the start of next year. New research shows a heartbreaking increase of suicidal thoughts and attempts among teens and children within the last decade. Call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline 800-273-TALK.
It's been a little over a week since grocery stores stocked their aisles with full-strength beer. But how are liquor stores handling this change? Let's go live in the newsroom to KUJH reporter Connor Walter. Connor, what's up with these stores?
Emily, liquor stores have lost beer sales, but most of them are not worried about it.
Bottle openers, soda, and snacks. Liquor stores want to become more like a convenience store and less of a specialty shop.
Not all liquor stores carry soda yet. Most of them are now ordering after seeing the success of others have soda with stores. Myers and On the Rocks still currently are out, but Cork and Barrel have soda at all locations. Live in the newsroom, Connor Walter, KUJH News.
The executive editor of the Associated Press is coming to KU. The event is free and open to the public. Well, that seems like a really interesting event. I might have to stop by.
Absolutely. What a fun opportunity for the journalism school. Still to come on KUJH News, if black holes haunt your dreams, you might want to look away from this recently released photo. We've got the story on what scientists did to capture this hard-to-believe image.
And instead of tweeting about a foreign country, this governor traveled there instead. How Gavin Newsroom's recent trip to El Salvador is reshaping the conversation on immigration. Stay with us.
The foundation for a better life.
KU alumni and Golf Hall of Famer Marilyn Smith died yesterday. Smith was one of the original founders of the LPGA and the first woman to work a PGA Tour event as a TV broadcaster. Smith was born in Topeka, Kansas and attended KU, where she won the National Individual Intercollegiate Golf Championship. Smith went pro in 1949 and was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame in 2006. She died just 4 days before her 90th birthday with family at her side.
There have been at least 465 reported cases of measles in the U.S. since the beginning of the year. It's the second highest number of measles cases since the disease was declared eliminated in 2000. The outbreaks are causing concern for public health officials and parents alike. And Kelly Smoot has the very latest on what some officials are doing to try and stop the spread of the disease.
We have a very serious situation on our hands.
I'm Kelly Smoot reporting.
The highest number of measles cases since 2000 was in 2014, when there were 667 reported cases for that entire year. This year we've already seen 465 cases, and it's only April.
Well, today has been a great day so far. Temperatures have soared up into the 80s as of now. We are at 83 degrees. Feeling like spring, guys, and Becky and Zach, I know the sports are also heating up. A lot of interesting things going on.
Well, how have you been enjoying the nice weather? Tell us about sports heating up.
I've been hanging outside a bunch, just enjoying the weather. I actually went to the Royals game last night. We will have highlights later in the show from that. And plus, still to come, the fan that pointed a laser at Tom Brady has been charged. Plus, Ned Yost talks about Kyle Zimmer getting sent down to AAA. Stay with us.
When I was in foster care, I never knew.
Welcome back. The Kansas baseball team had bingo night last night as Missouri State came to town. That's all for me today. What's left for the news, Emily?
Thanks, Zach. I just love hearing about everything that's happening in the MLB. That means summer, in my opinion, and I can't wait to be in the stands next time. So still to come on KUJH News, babysitting your brothers and sisters might seem like a chore, but imagine trying to raise 5 siblings without a car. We'll tell you how a Florida woman got a new set of wheels. Stay with us. A heartwarming story out of Florida after a 20-year-old woman received a generous donation from her community.
Nice neighbors make all the difference, don't they?
I love that.
I've had some great neighbors in my lifetime, that's for sure.
That's so good.
That's KUJH News for Wednesday, April 10th.
To view our stories again or to share them with your friends, visit our website at tv.ku.edu.
And check us out this Friday at 4 p.m. for the latest news, weather, and sports.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening.